The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Argentina against Argentina.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mbappe! And he's there to get it away. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's ambitious. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Looking for options for movement. He won't be happy with that one. That is good alertness. Argentina, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That pass has been well intercepted. Foden is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made. Argentina couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He has a look up. Can he finish? Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rice is onto this, and he's onside. He's in a good position. Great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Cleared without complication. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And it's Gavi. Great vision. Can he get onto this? Can he finish? Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please have your entry tickets at hand.
I thought that was a
as it's time
decent
to announce
45
today's
minutes of
winning lottery
football.
numbers.
Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Argentina leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Argentina have themselves a chance from the spot. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
All Black, in the context of the game, he must save it. Oh, brilliant stop from All Black! Messi cuts it out. Gavi. Mbappe to Beckham. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's managed to get rid. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now it's Mbappe, back into the middle, looking tidy in possession here. He's going for goal! Struck first time! And that is doing no harm at all.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Lewis Skelly. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he latch on to this? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And for sure, that was not one of his best.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
It's an imaginative pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nicely weighted. Dembele! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Gavi.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Donnarumma with the clearance. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Stojkovic. This is Dembele. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Has a shot! Oh, brilliant stop from All Black! Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Mbappe! Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This is Dembele. That has not gone well. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Just eases him off the ball. Looking for the run.
Added time.
It's a nicely shaped ball. And that was very necessary. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes just about within shooting range. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Argentina have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it.
And we come to you now
Messi
with a
picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both
Hello,
teams
everybody,
square up
and
to each
welcome
other
to
with
today's
fire in their
match.
eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships... Tries a shot! Goal! Argentina! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well timed, excellent interception. Some good work on the right flank here, and he's managed to get free. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
And that has left him in a heap. Looking for options for movement. Gone behind for a goal kick. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Argentina against Manchester United.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader.
Decent chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Argentina with the corner, they're first. Should get the job done. He's having a go! Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. Donnarumma gets rid without sophistication. Now he's got space here, and he was quick to react. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kukçu. Nicely weighted ball. And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Koundé. Lovely feet. Tries a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And here's Lewandowski. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's cut it out. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Foden, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Rice tries to clear. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Tries to play it through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, cracking ball. Van Dijk. And he's had a hit! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And the ball's come loose here. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goes for a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Shot at goal! Oh, it's coming, in he goes again! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Olise with the short one. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Van Dijk. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick announcement.
The midway point of the game.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's a sharp pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Caught offside that time. Kupchu.
Argentina couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle.
It's Dembele! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Messi, well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Azar. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, he's been caught napping! Kupchu. Chance here to counter. He's in a great position here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gavi looking to get on the end of this. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, not quite. Can he get it? Chance! And that has fair fizzed. So their fourth quarter of the game. Caresses it through. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. Baresi. That's been cut out, well played. Olise gets flagged offside. going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Olise for Olise. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Dembele. That has ended up in no man's land. Marquinhos. Looking for the run. Good ball, good take. Olise! In for the pieces! Oh, that's incredible! Save the best for last! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Minutes is number 17.
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two,
3
yeah.
minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's it. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
And just a quick
How do
reminder
you look
today
back on
to
the game
please
then,
drink
Jim?
responsibly.
Well, the surprise for
Anyone
me
feeling
was seeing a
intoxicated or
team look so
behaving in an
feeble in what is
inappropriate manner
usually a
will
strong...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Argentina.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by...
That could spell trouble. Maradona with the delivery. Now it's Messi.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's through here. Rudiger.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now, can they get him away? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Maradona. Maradona. Nice control. Rijkaard.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but...
Maradona! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gone behind for a goal kick. Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Vinicius Junior. Decent chance! Sensational from Vinicius Junior. About as smooth as it gets. And Ajax take the lead. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Dembele. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now the breakaway. Azar. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Ajax really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
It's hit the upright.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Ajax have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Can he get on the end of this?
There will be 1 minute
Nicely
added time.
intercepted. And it's Azar. He stood up well to him there. And the first 45 minutes are up. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Argentina really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's
Would the
going
owner
to have
of
to come
blue
up with
car
something a little
parked outside
special
the
to
stadium
lift
gate
these players.
kindly
Otherwise,
remove it, as it
this
is about
one's
to be
as good as
towed
done.
away.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Olise. Olise had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And this is Neymar. Now this could be a chance. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Neymar. Azar! Oh, it's come off the upright. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Vinicius Junior.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Neymar.
Vinicius Junior.
A good take in a good area. And a chance! It's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
And he shoots! And that's past the post.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
No way through there. Looking for the run. Van der Ven makes the interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's on it. Can he get away? Now there... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar getting this one clear. Tries a shot! And he's missed it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising. It's Dembele! Now, who's going to be first to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Great chance! And he hits the net! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
83 minutes is number 6.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Kimmich knocks it into space. Lovely. Just the goalkeeper shapes to shoot! He scores! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And there's the shot! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And that pass just didn't quite work. He's gone direct here. That's an imaginative pass. Looking to play him in. Dembele is flagged offside. And time is up. Argentina were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a
afraid to tell
distinct
you
lack
that-
of...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Barcelona against Argentina.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Schlotterbeck goes sliding in. Could be danger here. The ball has bounced loose now. He has found the way through. And this is Neymar. He's in a great chance for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Stojkovic is there and he can get that clear. Argentina are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Foden. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Hazard puts his foot on the gas. Foden. Rice. He's got away. Mbappe. He latch onto this. Oh, it's just a little long. Cleared without complication. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Thinks about the shot. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Number 7, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Half an hour played now. Showing great feet there. Mbappe. That is lovely. Now it's Messi. And the finish! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Guardiola.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga. Good play on the left-hand side here. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Rudiger. And that is a little undercooked. And he plays one through. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, it's come loose. Foden. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that
Just a quick
needs
announcement.
rousing
We
at
would like to
half-time
inform
because
you
in
that
truth they've not
CCTV
really
is
been
now
at
in
it so
operation
far.
for your safety.
If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And reclaimed it in a... Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? A finish of true class! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, they could break here. Foden, under an awful lot of pressure. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that has put paid to that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He can get that clear. Well, they've got it again. Looking for options for movement. Lewis Skelly. And it's Gavi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Dani Olmo. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Stojkovic. This looks promising. And that was very necessary. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. And this is Messi. That has not gone well. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Messi. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Argentina really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given...
Decent shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Now it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Messi. And the through ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There will be 1 minute added time.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that will be the final act. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident, it takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too.
And it's been given away. Oh, that's a key interception. Stojkovic. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Pele. Luis Skelly kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's cut it out. It's not an especially good pass, that. Chance! Trustmark comes to the rescue. Guardiol. Now it's Messi. And he was quick to react. And this is Pele. Shot Mbappe! And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Succumbs to the pressure, tries to pass it through. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Aims beyond the defence, and he's had it nicked away. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Stood up well to him there. Swung over. Great defending, strong and determined. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Eze shifted it to the flank. Pass somewhat off target. Foden. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Pele. Oh, what a ball! And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Time and again they are repelled. He's picked his way through. Real chance here. And a shot! Off the post.
There will be
Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's half-time here. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, number 24, Messi.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 20.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm.
Tries a shot! Sticks it away! getting better and better. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you. Oh, terrible pass. That's been cut out, well played. That pass isn't the best. And this is Messi, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That has not gone well. And he's on his way. It's Pele! He's had a shot! No, not quite.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Mbappe! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That is decidedly lacking.
Hazard clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Tries to play it through, looking for a runner. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, played right into his path. And the shot! He's scored! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Gavi, that has been cut short. Ambitious ball here. And that's an errant pass. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Eze. Into the last quarter of an hour.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that's definitely not his best. Mbappe. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pass is just off target. Argentina are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Spread out to the left. Now it's Hazard. He has found the way through. That's good play. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. That's a delicate pass.
Has been indicated.
Cleared without hesitation. And that is a little... That's rather hopeful. Oh, easy picking. He's gone for goal. And the referee brings it to a close. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Argentina absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, is it's Dembele! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's all clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Has a look and plays it forward, looking for the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Hullet. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's decided to go for it. He's done very well to get to that.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there.
Stojkovic, searching pass he's played there. And a chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He was so quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully. If only he could have found a half-decent finish.
Costa Curta. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. He's in plenty of space here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Hullet goes short, opts to play it back. Chance for a shot! That's a decent clearance. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Stojkovic. That has been knocked clear. Neymar. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's picked his way through. That could spell trouble. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short. Now it's Hazard. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Real chance. Mateus! It's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a searching pass. Cannavaro gets it away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, that's well seen too. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. He's got through! Sticks it away! Barcelona are back in business! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been
Just a
quite
quick
a half
reminder
this.
today, please refrain from
Terrific
talking
half,
outside
4
this
goals
stadium.
split evenly,
Thank you very much for
beautifully
your
set up
cooperation.
for the second period to follow. Second period then underway. That's a cute ball. Gavi. Neymar. Cafu. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's fabulous. That's good play. Raul will not want to lose. And Hullet! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Foden, if they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gavi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Neymar! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Stojkovic does really well to win the ball there. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Stojkovic. Fernando Torres. Great ball. Takes a shot! Goal! Argentina! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And that means just one thing, match ball. And can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Hullet plays it short. Lovely fit. Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
substitution for Barcelona. Number 8, Hazard.
So the manager can make
Number
a change
4,
for the first time in the game
Raul.
here. Change
Number
being made
5,
here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Number
Look,
13,
only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at
3,
least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted
Coming
quickly,
on
and
the
it
field,
needed that.
Number
Lewis Skelly.
22,
Well, Peter,
Nedved.
just see here how
Number
a lot of the
21,
attacking players
David
aren't dropping
Villa.
back anymore.
Number
And that means just
27,
one thing, I suppose.
Serginho.
Yeah, they just simply
Number
want to
2,
engage the counter-attack.
Frank Beckenbauer. Number 14,
Here's a chance!
Adams.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Gavi really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Looking to play him in. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Aims beyond the defence. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Argentina go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application.
Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Argentina blast themselves into a... And Messi! Oh, extraordinary. Adams
Added minutes
makes
have
the
been
interception.
indicated.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Messi. Now it's Dembele. Threads one in. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Stojkovic. Now this could be a chance. Chance, surely! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that is the last effort of the game. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
And now,
Dembele,
please turn
totally
towards the
unstoppable
screen for
today.
a special
Everything he touched
presentation
turned to
featuring
goals.
Our guest performers today.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Argentina definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Redstone against Argentina.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence.
Neymar! It's there! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Neymar!
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nice, ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that is expertly dealt with. And this is Lewandowski, and he's in on goal. Shoots! And it's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Red Star are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Red Star find a real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Stojkovic. Look at the space here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Probing pass. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Can he finish? Lewis Skelly gets it away. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lewis Skelly did well to emerge with the ball. It's Neymar! And how did he not make it 4?
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And here's Neymar. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And he's managed to get for it. Neymar! And we have our very first corner. Argentina have the chance to go the other way.
Time.
Hazard. Now it's Lewandowski. Steaming on. And the shot! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And we've reached half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. That gets things going for the second half. Argentina didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. There's the clearance. He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Stojkovic. Now it's Messi. Vitinha looking to add to his goal. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it... There's the shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's following up! Van der Beek. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. That is a brilliant interception. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Neymar. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's gone for goal! It's their second corner of the game. He gets big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi, looking for a runner. Floated through. He has found the way. Real chance! And yes, it's there! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
After 80 minutes is number 20, Ousmane Dembélé.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. It's a searching pass. Donnarumma chooses to deal with it himself. Gavi. And that has been cleared. This could be their final throw of the dice. Corner number 2 then.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Foden! Keeper's got his work done. Argentina have their third corner. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's that, the end. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's true...
Shot a goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post! Rafael Leao. He might be in here! Decent chance! This time, surely! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Dembele! Oh, shooting chance! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again.
Can he finish? Goal, Milan! Got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's found support out wide. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's a throw. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Rafael Leao, and he's lost his man here. That's really well manoeuvred. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They get a throw in. Argentina are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. White. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's off target.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan with the corner, there first. Kokchu plays it short. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Milan, and the whistle goes for half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here.
And Batistuta! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Rafael Leao. Lovely bit of skill. Closing in on goal. And he's there to get it away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Mbappe. That has been cut short. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And Batistuta! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Messi. Dembele. Kukçu. It's a searching pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with
There
an
will be
intelligent
1
run,
minute at
but
a
the
time.
pass just lacked pace.
And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and...